Hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Nigga, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially inside the Barclays. It's been between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. Disturb that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
Yo, shout to Just as JTP, Iceman, Nets fans is the best fans. Not only Brooklyn Nets fans, but Long Island Nets fans too. We out here,
Shout
man.
out to Strong Island, man.
Doing real big fan activity, man. Shout to Jay, man. I seen a clip. I seen you said the guys was in the building. Who was there exactly? I seen you in the building, Jay. Talk to us. What happened tonight, bro?
Yeah, Keon Johnson was there, Clax was there, Jalen Wilson was there, Noah Clowney was there. He did not have a boot on. Know what I mean, I think he had on some of those foam runners, but it wasn't a boot. You know what I mean?
All right.
And Dayron, of course, my boy Dayron. And I wish Dayron would have got up and got some rebounds for the Long Island Nets. You know what I mean? It was the Long Island Nets alumni. It seemed like the one guy playing for the Long Island Nets was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know Clowney, a OG, triple OG down there too.
Right. And of course, Young Chi was there, and Derek Whitehead and Killian Hayes and Amari Bailey. They was there.
That's the player you wanted to see play, right?
Amari Bailey, yeah.
But
he was
what
cooking
happened
out there too? He was on fire out there, and then they stopped giving him the ball. But second quarter, he was cooking.
All right. He put up some highlights. I seen a highlight with somebody caught a wild dunk. That was him?
Yeah, that was Kendall Brown.
Okay.
Kendall Brown slammed on somebody. But Amari
who Kendall Brown?
Cooking.
Who is that? Who is that?
Iceman. That's Iceman.
Yo. Hey, where Leaf at, man? Because I could have sworn Leaf said, yo, I'm trying to sell these players, and Jay went to the game, and I sort of could have sworn I said Kendall Brown and AJ Lawson.
I sent him the link. Go ahead, Ice.
Catch bodies in half court. He talking about, oh, you trying to sell these players. Now, Kendall Brown was drafted in Atlanta. He didn't quite make it on it. He didn't stay in the NBA, so he went down to the G League, and we picked him up. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. He trying to work his way back. and I forget what he dropped, 19 tonight, something like that.
I seen you shot at
He
a high percentage. He was like 9 for 12 or something.
he was attacking the rim. That kid go to the rim. He goes strong. He got the moves and he dunked. I fuck with that.
You think we should call him up?
he
Uh,
gotta get signed. He gotta get signed. He's not on two way, so you can't call him up unless they on a two way. So he gotta get signed to a roster spot.
All right, yo, can you just explain to the chat what a two-way is?
All right, two way contract is when you can play in the G League and you can play in the NBA. So like Derek, Tyrese Martin, and Jackie, they can get all called up or they can get sent back down to the G League during the season. You know what I mean? If somebody go down, they could get called up. But everybody else on the team, they have to be signed to a contract in order, you know what I mean? They can't even get called up. They got to be on the team. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So, and you saying that what about AJ Lawson? What's his contract?
AJ, same deal. He can't get called up either. But he's one of the guys, like I was saying, he probably won't be down there next year, or he might not even stay down there this year. You know what I mean? Somebody is going to put him on their roster because the dude is nice.
So let's kind of rewind real quick. The Brooklyn Nets got how many players from the Long Island Nets? Keon Johnson, Noah Clowney, Derek Whitehead played there. It's like they got a system now. Don't it seem like that? So like you could get a chance with the Brooklyn Nets if you play for the Long Island Nets. It's a real thing.
Yeah, and you got to show out. You gotta show your skills, and you got to show what you went down there and worked on. You know what I mean? You can't go down there and play the same game. You got to work on something. So yeah, I was looking at that. Even Nick Claxton went down there too. So I'm like, yo, like a rack of people went down there and, you know what I'm saying, made their way out of it.
yeah, I think that's what this game was about because it was nothing but Nets night. So they had Team Hype was over there, Brooklyn Nets was over there, players was over there supporting the team. It was just showing all of the videos, and I mean the tribute videos that they made. They were showing those in between timeouts and shit, commercials. But word, it was lit. That's what I was doing out there, just repping for the team and looking, trying to see what the talent looking like in Long Island.
So tell me, Jay, real quick, you got a question for you about AJ Lawson. Is that dude fast or not?
Yeah, he was fast. He was playing some good defense. He got some good buckets out there, but I wasn't really seeing him like that. It was some dude on the other team that was a fake ass Cam Johnson that was out there cooking, number 11 on the Blue Coats. I don't know what his name was, but he Cam Johnson. He got a lot of his moves. And then I'm looking at him. I'm looking like, yo, this dude favorite player probably is Cam Johnson, but I just wouldn't think that nigga's favorite player is Cam Johnson.
I can't remember dude's name either. But yeah, he was just spotting up shooting. You know what I mean? For
Spotting up shooting, and he was doing them little scoop layups to the rim that CJ be liking to do.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Your word, he learned this game from Cam Johnson. That's what's up.
That's what it looked like.
Yo, hold on.
Pro too.
So hold on, dude, who would you call up? And I know not even the contract and all that. You know, Iceman broke it down technically for inform the fans, inform the chat on how it could actually happen. But I'm asking both of y'all that question. If y'all could call any of these players up, who would y'all call up?
I missed some of the first quarter, and I saw Derek had 10 in the first quarter. But for me, Armani Bailey was out there cooking. He looked like a scorer. You know what I mean? Killian Hayes had a few good passes, but Armani Bailey, I would say.
Yeah, Killian had 10 points, 11 assists, or 12,
Nice,
something like
nice.
that.
Yeah, he was out there diamond shit.
Yeah, that I would call up probably AJ Lawson or Kendall Brown if I could. Yeah, one of them.
Does he do PNRs? Killian Hayes, that's how you get them 11 assists, or he a drive and kick type of point guard.
He can run both. But
I was about to say he was doing a little of both.
Yeah, he do both, but you know what I mean. He just got trouble scoring like that. His jumper is still, you know what I mean. He can score better from the mid range than he can from three, and I think he still has that problem with shooting like that. Um,
It
but
kind
yeah,
of looked like he was scared to shoot like Ben a little bit.
he don't got a good jump shot. Like from the free throw line, that's like that's his spot to go to, and most of his
Yo,
shots. Yeah, go ahead.
I got a question for you, Iceman.
Yeah.
Why the hell they only shoot one free throw shot in the G League?
I don't know why they do that sometimes. I don't know. I have no clue. Sometimes I see
It,
them do that.
yeah, they doing 1 for 2s and 1 for 3s. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I don't know why I don't understand why they do that sometimes. I have no clue.
okay. If anybody in the chat know why
Yo,
they do that, let me know. Let me know why they shoot one free throw instead of 2 free throws, and they just count it for both points.
right. Yo, we got Joey B.
Or for
King
3
Sean
points.
on the panel. Let's ask Joey, man. You know why, Joey? Why they shoot only one free throw in the G League, man? What's going on?
Nah, I do not know, bro. I would have to look that up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
uh,
The dude hit a
lit-
3-point free throw against us, bro. Put them up by like 8.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they do that. That's different.
you said he hit a what?
A 3-point free throw.
What is that?
He got fouled from the three,
What you mean?
right? And
Yeah.
he went to the free throw line and shot one free throw and gave him the 3 points.
Okay. Slightly confused, but okay.
And Derek
I found the
missed
rule if
one
y'all want me
that
to
he was
read it.
supposed to get 1 for 2. That he had me tight when he missed that free throw because he went up there, he got the foul. And it might not have been a foul, but he got the foul and then he goes to the free throw line and missed the shot. I'm like, come on, bro.
So I got the rule, bro. It says I looked it up. It says one free throw worth 1. 2 or 3 points will be awarded in the event of any foul that would typically result in 1. 2 or 3 free throws being shot under standard NBA rules will not apply during the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter or the entirety of the overtime. So I don't know. That just sounds like some shit they do, and they stop. It doesn't. They stop doing it at the 2-minute mark in the fourth. So I guess one free throw equals 2 points or some shit like that in the G League.
Yeah, I felt like they did that shit in the second quarter too, right
Wow.
before halftime. But that definitely happened twice in the game. Like I was like, there was a 2-point free throw, and then the 3-point one happened. I'm like, what the fuck? But word, good looking.
And 2-point free throw is crazy. Everybody gonna try to draw fouls.
Hey, nobody guarding you on the free throw.
All right. You get to that free throw line, you gonna be iconic in the G League, scoring mad points. But I mean, from what I heard, I like that Keldon Brown. Y'all said his name is?
Kendall Brown.
Kendall Brown. Yep. Send him up. Send him up. We need somebody that like the PNR like Claxton.
And Keon Johnson just needs to start dunking on people, man, for real. Like, I don't know where Vince Carter at, but Vince Carter, go talk to Keon Johnson, man. Go let him go give him the
Sage
gospel,
advice.
man. Because last year, I don't think who he told Lonnie Walker to go dunk on somebody.
Yeah.
And then he went out there and
did.
dunked on somebody.
Skywalker. Remember Skywalker?
Yeah, go talk to Keon Johnson because I keep saying this because I was I was flabbergasted when I heard it. That kid got the highest vertical in the history of the NBA Combine. He need to get out there and start showing it.
He don't play like that.
Hold on. We got John on the panel too. What up, John?
Hey, Breezy, what's going on, man? We're watching a few games tonight. Bucks lost to the Celtics because Al Horford at 40 years old is still dropping 3-point daggers. That's funny. And I'm now watching the end of the Lakers and the Hawks. They're in overtime right now, and the Hawks just stole the ball from the Lakers, who had possession with like 30 seconds to go. Now they're reviewing it, so that's a tight game right now. Listen, if the Lakers don't win tonight, panic mode should set in for them. You should start calling a team like Brooklyn because you can't lose to a team like the Hawks. You really can't. especially with
Nah, the
LeBron,
Hawks.
man.
The Hawks beat Cleveland, bro.
Yo, I just saw
The
a
Hawks beat
tweet a
Cleveland.
little. I saw a
Wow.
tweet a little while ago said that the OKC, what's their record right now?
I don't know.
Anybody know?
Um,
Whatever their record is pretty good, but they like 19 for 20th in 3-point shooting. So then
right.
I think it was Nets Frequent or somebody posted it. It was posted a picture of Cam Johnson, was like, let me introduce you to this guy. Somebody in the comments was like, yeah, we could do that for 15 first round picks.
Yeah.
15 is 15. They're just
Thunder is
throwing out
17-5.
15.
Jay, Thunder is
Yeah, man.
17-5, man.
Let's fleece them because they got all the picks. Fleece them. They want to win right now. They need a shooter bad. They need a 3-point shooter bad. Fleece them.
You know,
Take them to the
you
cleaners.
should be calling us around the Warriors. I heard from Sham say that they're looking for a star. I mean, what star is available? Jimmy Butler. That's it. You want to get somebody 35? How about Cam Johnson? How about a star role player that can give you an offensive boost right now, which they're missing since they lost Clay and DeAnthony Melton? Like, the Warriors should
I
not be
heard
trying to
Jimmy
put all
Butler
their
might go
eggs
to the
in
Mavs.
a Jimmy Butler basket. Johnson would
Yeah,
fit
but
their
what
team
does the
right now.
Warriors got though? Do the Warriors? I don't think they got any
They
picks.
got expiring contracts and draft picks. Like, we can work something out where the Nets benefit getting expiring deals and taking some money off their books, and we get a pick or two from them, and they get Cam Johnson. They still have a lot of draft picks left. I think they have all their capital to 2029, with the exception of 2030, which is owed to the Wizards. So if they gave us like a 26 and a 28, they still have about 3-4 picks left, I think. So I don't think it's a
Nah,
crazy sacrifice on the Warriors' part.
we not getting 1 or 2 picks for Cam Johnson no more. The price has went up.
Jay, I don't think you get 3 picks from anybody. Like, I don't know, man. I don't see
We
that.
want more than what we
No.
got for Mikal Bridges for Cam Johnson.
All the way up.
The
All
price
the way
is
up.
going up. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
hold on.
Alex,
But Cam
Alex,
Johnson
Alex.
said he want to stay, bro.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
can say
That's
he
why the
stays all he
price went
wants.
up.
He could go somewhere else and say that too. Like,
That's
we
why
can
the price went up. He said he want to stay. We want him. So now, if y'all want him, y'all got to make the price to us to not want him.
enter
Y'all gotta pay the
OKC.
fee.
Just like you said, Jay, OKC's the wild card team. They got all the picks in the world. So maybe
That's
there's
my
an outside
point.
chance we could get 3 picks from them. Maybe a late pick that's way down the line we could get from. If we could pull that off, there's your haul for Johnson. But OKC's the only team that might even be willing to entertain 3 picks that you're talking about. I don't see anybody else doing
I'm
it.
talking about 5 picks. Give me 5.
Yeah, Jay.
Listen, I'd start the negotiation at 5 or 6. If I talk him down to 3, cool. But like I said, I want more than we got from Mikal because I value him more than Mikal right now. So I want more.
Yeah, but remember, Johnson's not been as durable as Bridges. That's the only reason. That's probably the real reason why Bridges went for such a hope, is he hasn't missed one single game yet.
Bro,
Johnson's missed a good amount of games. Gotta
John,
be
let's
careful
keep it
here.
real. You know exactly why Mikal went for so much. He went for so much because they wanted the power of friendship on the
I
Knicks.
know,
And
but
on top of that, they knew that the Nets would never trade with the Knicks, so they had to make the deal so obnoxious that you can't turn it down.
I agree with you, Jay, but now let's look at Johnson. He has had durability issues. The fact he's played a lot of games this season and has been scoring well as he did, you take that with a grain of salt, and you hope, like you said, if you're fortunate to get 3 picks, that's probably the highest you could ever get for a guy of Johnson's caliber. But I don't see any team going 4 or 5 with his health situation. I don't see it.
How bad do they want to win a championship?
That's a
Like
good
they
point.
need 3-point shooting bad. Like they're horrible in 3-point shooting, but other than that, they're a great team.
You know who I
shit,
heard that the Nets might want? Lou Dort, but I don't think they would give up Lou Dort though. I'd be
I was
surprised.
thinking about Lou too. I was thinking about Lou Dort too.
Like
Nah,
with 2
hell
picks
no,
and
they're not giving up.
Lou Dort float your boat, Jay. I mean, you don't get the
I do
picks, but
like
you
Lou
get
Dort.
a building block
I
with
like
Lou
Dort. I'm
Dort.
not gonna lie, I do like him. And like I keep telling y'all, I like to have young talent. I don't care when they was drafted. If they're good to me. And I do like Lou Dort. But so I might take that deal. But like I said, if Cam Johnson want to stay, I want him to stay. And if somebody wants him off this team, they would have to make it well worth our while.
I think if you gave me Lou Dort in the first or 2 firsts, I'm sending Cam Johnson off and I'm not turning back. I think 3 firsts for Cam Johnson is a stretch. I think
Yeah,
if
I
you get
agree.
two, you take it and run.
Yeah.
Me personally.
I feel you, but in negotiations, I'm definitely I try to make sure I benefit. I mean,
Well, I mean,
like
Absolutely.
Lou Dort at two picks is beneficial as
cause
it gets. So
bro,
at that point,
this nigga Sean Marks gets fleeced way too much. He
he
has to learn to do the
does.
fleecing. He got
Right.
to learn to do the fleecing. Like where is, yeah, it may be a little bit more lopsided for us, but it's like, how much do you want what you want? Do you want it? Because if not, we can keep shopping.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
And
but
Because I
keep it a
don't even
buck
know how they let that KD shit go down like that ever. I would have never did that.
because they didn't have the time. It was like they had to move KD in a small window.
They
So
didn't have to
it's
do nothing. KD signed a contract. They didn't have to do anything.
yeah, but
yeah.
KD said he wanted to be traded, bro.
KD said he wanted fucking Ruth Chris for dinner, but so
Yeah,
I
but
don't care.
listen,
Like I don't care what
th-
KD said.
I
You
hear what you're
signed the
saying, but
contract.
listen to what I'm saying. They had promised. Remember before the season had started, Joe Tsai and all of them flew
Yeah,
out to
but
see
I don't.
KD. Listen,
Yeah,
they promised him, bro. He didn't. They didn't even really want to come into the season with the Nets. That
promises are
was a
meant to
part of
be
the
broken.
deal, huh?
Promises are meant to be broken.
I hear what you're saying, bro.
And KD
I hear what you're
promised
saying.
us that he was going to stay here for 4 years when he signed the contract. So he promised first.
It's a
Like I don't
players-driven
care about
league,
none of
bro.
that. You know, you right. You right. That's why they did what they did. But I would have never did that because that shit was stupid.
Wow. The Lakers just lost to the Hawks, guys. They just lost to the Hawks. 134-132.
And
Crazy.
then another thing you got to look at if they
So
do
hold on,
that.
they that without Austin Reeves because he didn't play.
Nah, the one of these Hawks players just made a three. I don't know if it was Trey Young or that young kid Revishaw, but one of them just hit a dagger three, and then LeBron tried to make a crazy three. So didn't work. The Hawks just beat the Lakers. The Lakers are now 12-11.
Hold
Ouch.
on, hold on, hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got a lady in the chat. Y'all know that this page is 99.99.99% guys. Got one woman in the chat. I just want all of the guys that's on the panel to say hello. We're gonna start with John first because he was talking. Go ahead, John.
Maya Black, welcome to the Breezy Podcast. It's a fun show here. We talk a lot of fun basketball discussions, keep it real, and we have a great time doing it. So, welcome to the show.
Tell her who you are. Tell her who you are.
Maya, my name is John. I'm an up and coming content creator. I'm pretty much almost everywhere on most of the main podcasts. You can find me on my Twitter if you ever want to talk with me at OS91413 John. I've done work on the BKNY Hoop Show, Dylan's BK Network Pod, Gary's Nothing But Nets, and the Breezy Podcast because I'm everything BK Nets John.
That was nice. That was nice.
The music, let's go.
This shit sound like speed. Hey yo, this shit sound like speed dating, bro.
Hey, I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good for the
Nah, keep it going. That's a hard act to follow. Go ahead, Joey BK. Just please, man, make it warm for the women that. I mean, it's only one. Make it warm for
Make
the
it
one woman that's watching, please, man.
make it
Pause.
warm for the women.
I don't
Crazy.
know, bro. Like I said, this sound like speed dating. I don't know if I could beat John out. You know what I mean? I am a married man, but you know, no, on some real stuff, man. Welcome to the welcome to the pod,
Yeah.
man. Where we talk nothing but Brooklyn Nets basketball. We talk NBA basketball. Sometimes we talk about music. Sometimes we talk about, current events, you know what I mean, what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Just a cool panel that like to talk about basketball. And this is a pod that's for the fans and by the fans. So you're more than welcome to come up here, speak your piece, whether that be in the chat or to join the panel. And that's all I got, man. I'm gonna pass it to Jay, man.
This is JTB. Talk to us, Jay. Let them know. Let them know you do music too, man. Hit them with that commercial.
What up, Maya? Maya knows me. She knows my music. She's a supporter of a different world. So make sure you are a supporter of a different world too. Now, I mean, you know the music. He's actually on one of the songs featured somewhere. I mean, he's actually featured on the song And it's not even a different world song. It's one of my old songs. If you want to go look it up, look up. This is Jay. The name of the song is I Wanna Fuck, but she's featured on
Oh
that
wow.
song.
Are you serious, bro? Are you
Yeah.
trolling?
No, I'm dead ass.
All right.
Oh, all right. Oh wow. Um,
Yeah.
He got straight to the point.
I never see
He
Breezy
got
this
straight to the
speechless.
point.
oh, wasn't expecting that.
Yep.
That's the name of the song.
Sheesh.
Word. This is Big Fan Breezy with the XXX rated podcast. Now I'm just playing. But shout out to
No
Jay,
foreplay.
Jay. Oh man, I finished.
You asked me.
Yeah, Ivan is wild coming left field saying no foreplay, bro. That was wild. Yeah, go ahead,
Bro.
Ivan. Just give them a quick commercial. Let them know, you know what I mean, why they should be tapped into the Big Fan Breezy page, man. Besides Jay,
Um,
because Jay
yeah, like I
actually
said, the reason why they should be tapped in because we don't get a lot of coverage. Since we like, I guess we're not winning a lot of games. So here we get a lot of information. You give us a chance to talk either in the comments or come up in the panel. We all get to say our perspective. You know what I mean? And yeah, Breezy, you do the Brooklyn Nets justice, man, by having this podcast on. So we
appreciate
appreciate
you.
you.
Appreciate you. We gotta go to Iceman. I think Iceman when he not doing this, he's like some type of R&B. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Radio sports talk.
yeah,
Nah, I'm just playing. Shout out to Ice. Yo, Ice, just give us a quick commercial. You know what I'm saying? Let them know why it's a cool podcast. And then let them know, of course, let them know who you are too, what you got going on.
yo, no radio, none of that. But you know what I'm saying? You can find me on Twitter, Iceman the Don, and you can follow my podcast, the Tip Off or Brooklyn Nets podcast on YouTube. You heard? And you can follow Big Fan Breezy's podcast because we all up on here talking great basketball. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Facts.
Yeah, and I'm big fan Breezy. Follow my podcast because for one, I know Jay. You know what I'm saying? uh, Clout. You know what I mean? That's my guy. For two, yeah, but if you want to hear from Jay outside of a song, you could pull right up. You know what I mean? For
And not only
three,
that, you got a song with Jay, just like her.
yeah, and we could actually recap that song. We could review and recap that song right here on this page. And yeah, it's lit. If you got any questions, the panel, trust me. Women don't come around these parts much. Know what I mean? You could throw any question in the chat. You could be like, "Yo, why cherries are red?" I'm like, "Yo, let's go Google cherries are so it's but again I just want to let you know that I definitely want to hear your music now that we know you're an artist. Shout to you and what you got going on.
No,
um
she's not an artist.
oh, she just did that for you that one time.
Yeah, pretty much. But she did. I'm gonna put the song in the chat. She did a like an outro for the song.
All right, put it in the chat,
So she just
Uh,
got a voice, Jay. She just got a voice.
yeah,
Yeah, all right.
yeah. She sound nice when she talk.
all right. So what's going on with your music though, Jay? Talk to the fans that's listening, man. When is the last thing you put? That's the last song you put out.
We got two projects out right now. One called Different Vibe, one called Vibe Different. A Different World, man. Go to adifferentworld.com or go to any streaming platform. Type in A Different World, but it's different. So it's ADFRNT WRLD. No vowels except for the A. But go check out Vibe Different, spelled the same way, DFRNT, or Different Vibe. I mean, both both of them is a vibe, and you're gonna have fun. Play that with your girl. That's that type.
Okay, so you saying if you with your honey dip, know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And y'all, I don't know, say y'all on the way to the movies. And y'all just trying to, I don't want to listen to nothing on the radio for real. And put on that vibe different or different vibe. I mean, when you get there, you know what I mean? You probably sit in the car, listen to one more song before you go to the movies type shit. That's what's going on.
That's that. It's that you grab your girl. You're gonna want to dance with that. You're gonna want to hold her with that. You know what I mean?
At the red light.
Right, right.
Yeah,
That's
in the
that
parking
vibe.
lot.
That's that vibe. I'm telling you.
All right, all right. But yeah, man. Another part of the show I wanted to talk about is the just the mid range game with Cam Thomas, and y'all see the graphics on the thumbnail, and basically you either scoring with in the paint or a 3-point shot, and that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't I I don't like that at all. And I think players like Cam Thomas, let's just keep it to the top 25, the ESPN list. He's probably one of the better mid-range jump shooters out of that 25. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking about how relevant the mid-range game was back then. I couldn't fit the whole graphic in, but they compared last season to 2001, and it's just a big difference. You know what I'm saying? That's why, and I know he a Nick player, but that's why Ewan was so good. Or not just him, Horace Grant, um, Derek Coleman, these power forwards that can hit the 18-footer, that could play between, not the 3-point, they playing inside of the 3-point line. So outside of the paint, inside the 3-point line, all of that's the most space between the out of bounds line and the 3-point line. That's not the most space. And then the shot above the 3-point line, just like in the middle, you could take that shot, but it's not efficient. They call it a logo 3-pointer, bro. Like what? Then you know what I'm saying? Like it's just the mid range is more space to score the ball for the NBA. You know what I mean? To look the way it is right now, that's intentional. You know what I'm saying? So I like players like Cam Thomas who make it relevant to have a mid range jumper in today's NBA. Cause that shit is fading now. When you think about somebody who that got it, you think about DeMar DeRozan. He on his way out. So who's this? Who's the next generation in the NBA who's going to have a mid range? Cam Thomas, Shea Gilgeous Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Trey Young, the elite players. But just for the most part, nah, man. Nah, it ain't there. I think Cam Thomas and a few others have saved the mid range, but I don't like how the NBA faded the mid range out of the offense. I'm really not feeling that. How y'all feel about it? Let's go to Ivan. Ivan, how you feel about that?
Yo, my fault. You talk about the mid range?
Yeah, I was talking about the mid range. Like, how you feel about the NBA? Kind of making it not important to utilize and kind of focusing on getting to the basket or the 3-pointer. Like, do you
Yeah,
think that the NBA is better without the mid range or better with the mid
I
range?
think they're always gonna have. I think Eichmann said it best. There's always gonna have players that can shoot mid range. Um, you know what I mean? So I feel like it depends on the type of player. But yeah, the mid range is fading away. The 3-pointer. I mean, you look at the 3-pointer, bro. It really like have people careers long, and it's hard. It's harder to guard, bro. Like honestly, like it just spaced the floor and it makes it more hard for the defense. So I know it's not the most exciting basketball game because it's just like an in and out basketball game, but the three is the most effective offense than the midi. Now that's all I gotta say. So
Yeah, I don't think it's the most efficient. I think by choice they do the three, but we gonna go to
it,
Ice. Ice, how you feel, Ice? I
Yeah,
mean, we could disagree, Ivan. It's cool, but let's see how Ice feel. Go ahead,
yeah.
Ice.
Mid range is necessary, right? So, because I'm gonna do it like this: when you start playing basketball, you start learning to shoot. They always tell you go close to the rim first, take a step back. You know what I mean? So, when they say that the
Yeah.
mid range is a bad shot, or you taking shots behind the free throw line, I'm trying to figure out how it's a bad shot because that's closer than the 3-point line, right? So Every time you take a step back, you're getting further from from the
I'm
basket,
gonna tell
right?
you
So,
how.
all right. So, but mid range is necessary. Everybody starts out as a kid shooting the mid range. You know what I mean? And you got to perfect that before you get
Right.
to the three. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right, so I feel y'all, and I love the mid range as a personal player, but I'm also not in the NBA. In the NBA, and I'm also a person. I feel like I respect efficiency, shit like that. And at the end of the day, the players that need to shoot the mid range are the nice niggas that can, for them, the mid range is almost like a layup. They can make that anytime, anywhere, because it's like a layup for them. So they can take it. But these other players that's not that nice, they need to get closer to the rim or make it worthwhile by shooting a 3-pointer. Because the 3-pointers are worth more than 2-pointers. Like, and so that's why I understand why teams would shy away from it if it's really about winning, if it's about money, if it's about like that just makes more sense. But me as a person, when I go to the court and I shoot a ramp, I'm gonna shoot a lot of mid-range jumpers because I know I'm gonna make those more than 3-pointers. But if I'm getting paid millions of dollars for it, I better learn how to make them 3-pointers more efficiently.
I don't know if I all the way agree with that, but shout out to Jay. Joey BK, what about you? How you feel about the mid range? You think it helps the NBA or it's
Um,
better without it?
I like the mid range. I think the mid range
So
shot
wait,
keep.
oh Breeze, my fault. You said you don't agree with what I say wholeheartedly. So you want the trash players taking mid-range shots too?
No, I'm not saying the trash players. I'm saying that's how they develop these players. You know, they don't really ask them their game. They just tell them to shoot the three ball. And I think the NBA got in trouble for some of that. That's why they had to change the All-Star game. It became about just who could score the most points because of the three pointers, not even who could score the most points. You feel what I'm
But
saying?
right now, it's not like nobody's taking the mid range. You said it. It's the highly efficient players. Cam Thomas, Devin Booker, bum ass
But
Mikael Bridges
just
be taking them. But it's like
but based
people
on what
who
y'all said, it's the smarter shot sometimes. Like why are they taking the three when you could take the two? Like for instance, Jay, you ain't never seen how like you said, the so quote unquote players that's not that good, they still on a fast break could take a 3-pointer, bro. Like that hurt my come on, man. That hurt as a fan to see that, bro.
but
Yeah, but the thing I'm saying though,
Hold on, bro. Let me finish my take, man. For y'all go
Yeah,
off the
yeah, yeah,
rails
yeah.
here.
Go ahead,
go
Joey
ahead, go ahead, go
BK.
ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead, Joey.
No, what I was saying was I like the mid range because it keeps the defense honest, right? I get why they don't want players to take it because they consider it a low quality shot in the NBA because it's like you're working harder to get 2 points. If you're going to get 2 points, you need to get closer to the basket. And also, in today's NBA, they want to shoot a bunch of threes and they want to run the score up on you. So that's why they consider it not a good shot. But I think it's necessary, and I think they shouldn't fade it away because
No pun intended.
everybody everybody knows is playing the same fucking way. So it's like you got to keep the defense unbalanced, and I think you could do it with shooting a mixture of mid ranges, threes, and going to the rim.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So I agree with you. I'll say that. Let's go to John. John, talk to us, John.
Yeah, I mean, very interesting points. I think the mid-range shot is such a fun part of basketball because at the end of the day, do you really want to pay a lot of money to just come see a team take threes the whole night? Because imagine you're a team that's getting outshot with three-point shots and you're down like 30, 40 points, but you were taking like what, 30, 43 point shots trying to keep up with them and the game's over. You need a balance when you're playing basketball. You need
Bring
mid-range
back
shots.
dunks.
Layups, the dunks should be coming back. I think it's a shame. You know, they talk about why the All-Star game is gone in the crapper. How about make the dunk contest mean something? Add special effects, hook up stuff to these guys like, what are those things they use? The acrobatics, hook up the vest or something so they can go in midair, do like crazy shots. Like they should make the All-Star game fun again with the dunk contest. They've really destroyed something that was, at one point one of the most legendary parts of being part of All-Star Weekend. But
Bro,
yeah, go back to
it's so many dunking moves you can make though. It's that shit. It's
yeah,
no more creativity.
you know,
Nah,
you
that
want
ain't true,
you
bro.
want
That ain't true,
creativity, and
bro.
I think that's the
Watch them internet dunkers, bro. They be inventing shit all the time, bro. Doing new shit I ain't never seen.
yeah, and you wish you could see that in All-Star game, but you know, a lot of these stars want to get paid a lot more money to do those type of things. That's up to the NBA to solve. But you know, mid-range shot's such a fun part of the game. Look at Kevin Durant; he's the mid-range king. I mean, when he tore his Achilles tendon, some people were like, "Well, is KD ever going to be back to what he was?" He wasn't back to what he used to be before that, but mid-range shot-wise, he was killing people, breaking ankles, and just being an effective player. So I think you need the mid-range shot in this
Yeah,
game. I
he
understand.
I
Wait,
was
what
just
you
saying he
say?
crossed Gafford over. I remember he crossed Gafford over and he
I
hit the
remember,
deck.
yeah, I was going to bring it up. Yeah, but it's also like you need the mid-range shot in basketball. Like everybody, like, you know, I think I brought up an interesting point a while back. You know, with the addition of Zach Edey, a lot of teams are going to try to copycat Zach Edey. When the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, start shooting threes like nobody's business, everybody want to copycat them. Unfortunately, that's what scouts and all these people hired to study other people's games are supposed to get paid to do, which is try to copy what they do. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't change up the style of what makes you a good player to try to keep up with other players, because you're never going to catch up to a Curry, you're never catch up to Kevin Durant. But the one thing you can control is your identity and the types of shots you want to produce on the court. So I definitely think you shouldn't get rid of it. I think Cam Thomas, if he was just a 3-point shot, I don't think he'd be a great scorer in this league. I think many people would say, oh,
Yeah.
all that kid could do is shoot threes, but he plays no
That's what they
defense.
was
He's
trying to
scared
make
to
him
take
John,
do at
contact.
first.
You
right,
know,
but
so
John,
you can't get rid of that.
But John, he got to the NBA by getting to the basket and the mid range. They asked
Right.
him to take a bunch of 3-pointers, and it really would look bad on his field goal percentage at the end of the game. Where
Yep.
I would statistically look at it and see that he was 5 for 7 from the field from 2-pointers, but
Mm-hmm.
he took 15 shots. So you feel what I'm saying? He might have hit 2 in his first year. He was really shooting bad from 3, and I feel like they was just asking him to take the
because
3.
they were forcing it on him, Breezy.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I was rooting for him to be MIP, because he actually learned to hit the 3, and he was playing on ball and off ball when he had the opportunity. When he get consistent run, you immediately see the player development with Cam Thomas. But I said all I have to say, his natural game is the mid range game and get into the basket, bro. He wasn't really this stellar 3-point shot, especially the NBA 3. You know what I mean? In
Right.
college, he wasn't. He just that wasn't his game. You feel what I mean? And I think that
You get
it
three
took a
points
toll.
the old fashioned way.
Right, right. It took a toll on his field goal percentage, him putting up all those 3-pointers in his first 2 seasons. But in his third and fourth season, I feel like it got better. I don't know the statistics right offhand, but from the eye test, it looked like it got better. So yeah, I think Cam Thomas is one. I think Devin Booker is another one. Anthony Edwards. But like you said, Jay, I can only name a handful, maybe 10 players.
Siakam. But Jay,
Siakam, that's
yeah,
true.
Jay made a
You
D
good.
forgetting
Rose.
Debo? Debo's like the mid
Yeah, D
Yeah,
range
Rose.
god.
Debo too.
D
But I
Rose.
feel like Jay
D
made a
Rose out
good
the
point.
league though, bro. D
No,
Rose is out
DeMar
the
No,
league.
No, he
DeRozan.
means
not
DeMar
that D
Oh,
Rose.
DeRozan.
DeMar
DeRozan.
Yeah,
DeRozan,
D
nigga.
okay.
Rose.
All right. So
Yeah,
That
hold
D
on, Ivan.
Rose.
Hold on, Ivan. Let me try to name 10 players that got the mid range in the NBA right now. So we got Booker, D Rose, DeMar DeRozan. Somebody said so.
Siakam,
Anthony
Siakam.
Edwards.
That's 3. That's
KD,
4. KD
KD.
5. Booker 6.
Ingram.
Booker
Kyrie.
6. Booker 6. Ingram 7. Kyrie 8.
Yeah, but
You want to give it to Chris Paul since
Tatum
he's the
does it
point
too.
guard or something like that?
Yeah. What about
Tatum and
Tatum?
Jalen Brown.
Tatum and Jalen Brown.
What
Yeah,
about
Mine and
Chris
Sam.
Paul? Do you guys want to give it to Chris Paul considering all the
I don't
yeah.
points
know
he's
if
Chris
I
ever
Paul's
really
a
scored?
want
midi
Tatum
guy.
shooting
Yeah,
those.
Chris
Oh,
Yeah,
Paul.
Chris
you
Paul,
you know
gotta
what
give
okay.
else
it
I'm
to
gonna give
Chris
it to?
Paul.
14.
Hold on.
And
We forgetting one person.
Who?
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Butler
Butler.
for sure.
That's his
Jimmy,
butter. That's
yeah,
his bread and butter
yeah,
right there.
But he
yeah.
plays
Yeah,
more
but
But
Jimmy
bully
Butler
ball,
is
though. I wouldn't say
ass.
he's a mid-range king. I'd say he's a bully ball player because he
right,
does layups and different stuff.
No,
now
No, he's a
hold on,
post move play. That's a midi. He got post move, John. Jimmy
right,
Butler.
hold on. Now, how many of those players is under 25?
Oh, damn. That's a good question.
You see what I'm saying? They trying to fade.
Yeah.
They should the mid range shouldn't get faded out the NBA. They should have players
Yeah,
under
I see what you're
25,
saying. Yeah.
continuing that
Nah.
part of the. It's continuing that in
True.
NBA, man.
Would
What you
y'all? Would
mean,
y'all?
They
nah?
just they just need to put the 4-point line. Then the 3-pointer is going to be the new mid range.
No,
I got one more
no.
name for y'all. Would y'all consider Middleton? Middleton,
Nah,
mid-range?
he's more
Yeah.
of a 3-point
Well, yeah,
specialist than a
But he
Middleton
can
can
No,
hit
hit
the
all
mid
no,
range
three.
though.
no, no. I give it
Told
to
you.
Middleton. Middleton is solid for
You
the
saw what
He
he
can
did. He
hit the
mid
mid
wasn't
range
admitted.
solidly, bro.
I saw what he did with the
range.
3-point shot against us in the playoffs.
But
I thought that
Middleton
was
can post up too,
dagger.
Joey.
Middleton
Yeah,
can
but
do
we're talking
both.
about
He can hit the
finesse
mid
Yeah.
range
mid-range
and the
guys,
three.
though.
No,
You can't just
Joey's
say just
right. He's
because he
a
does a
three-way
little bit,
scorer.
he's not
Joey's
finesse
right.
mid-range guy. He's a good 3-point shooter, though. I'll give you that.
No, he can do all
He
three.
can do
Middle
both,
don't.
John.
Yeah, yeah. Middleton can hoop, bro. Like, don't sleep on Middleton. He's
I
what
didn't see
really.
it tonight, though, Ivan. I saw his ass get kicked by the Celtics.
I think he's declining. He is declining after he won
And
that
he coming
championship
back from an
against us.
injury and shit.
Middleton is
Definitely
declining,
coming
but
back from it.
Middleton was him. He was Middleton was him. No, we can't forget about that, yo.
No, he was great 3-point sniper. I mean, if he wasn't making those 3 points against us in that
But
playoff
like,
series, we would
but
have
you,
beat them by a lot of
John,
ball.
his middies was that too, bro. I'm telling you, his middies
Yes,
like,
he has a midi game, John. I don't know what you get. He's that all 3-pointers, bro.
Definitely
yes,
does.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at
yes, he
I'm looking at
does.
what the
Middleton does.
special skill is,
Middleton
though.
will
It
sauce
just
you up off the dribble
Yeah,
and hit a
bro.
midi in your
Okay,
eye in a
y'all.
heartbeat.
Okay, when Giannis wasn't scoring, who was they going for a bucket? Middleton. Middleton was the bucket man.
But
That's
Ivan,
a
see,
yes,
fact.
he can do
my
mid-range
question
shots,
for
but we're talking
y'all
about what's
is
the
Not only
special
everybody
shooting
that
team.
threes.
loved the everybody that loved the mid range so much. What are you gonna do when you keep going down the court, getting mid-range shots, bucket after bucket? You splashing them, 2 points every time, 2 points, 4 points, 6 points, and then the other team is coming down, splashing threes, 3 points,
But
six
not
points,
That's
Jay.
why you
I
got to
can
9 points,
play
agree with
defense.
you though,
12
Jay.
points,
Jay, I can
15
agree with
points.
you
Look,
because
no, I'm asking. Answer the question. When they got 15 and you got 8.
Let me answer
we.
that
But
question.
hold on, Jay. The only time that okay, so this threes only go crazy in the regular season because when the playoff comes, you gonna need a bucket, somebody that can post up.
No, but
You're
we
gonna
just
need that.
talking about the
But
evolution of the game. This
but
is the
let me
way
say,
the
No,
Jay,
game is
Jay, Jay,
evolving,
mid range
Jay. Let me
matters
just
in the
say this real
playoff
quick,
when it's
Ivan.
important.
Hold on, Ivan.
and
Let me just say
players
this
are
real quick.
getting better at shooting three
Jay,
pointers.
it goes
Yeah,
both.
Okay.
Hold on, let me say this real quick, fellas. It goes both ways too. I have seen teams, including ours, shoot their way out of a game for shooting a
True,
bunch of 3-pointers.
yeah,
So
true,
it's not
true. No,
always going.
good point.
It's
I'm
not
not
always
saying it
going to
can't
go that
happen that
way.
way.
I'm saying if you got a team and you hitting your twos and they hitting their threes, then you need to play defense. Guard the perimeter. That's
What
how
I'm,
you fix that.
what I'm going
I
to say.
feel I feel you. I'm just talking about the evolution of the game. That's where people. That's where it's going. Like
Uh,
people are shooting deeper threes. People are shooting more threes. People are making them at a higher clip,
all
I
right.
would,
and that's what
I would,
people are
So,
practicing more.
Jay, you
Like
know
so
what I
I
would
don't
say?
know.
Wait, can I say this one thing? You know what the evolution I think with 3-point shots? It's the way the bigs are shooting them more. Look at guys like Lopez and Al
Right?
Horford. Their careers didn't take off till they started shooting threes, and that's why they both became champions. Like, it's good that Jordy wants a young guy like Clowney to get it right when he's barely he hasn't even hit 20 yet. I don't think it's good for
The
him in
point of the
his
game
progress
is
to
to
start hitting
score more
threes. Like you
points than the
want
other
that.
team.
Yeah,
well, what I'm going to say is right. Damn near, I ain't gonna say all teams, but almost all teams have at least one guy or maybe even two that's pretty good in the mid range, right? That's why you build your team a certain way for the specialty guys, your Cam Johnsons, you know what I mean? To hit them threes, to shoot them threes for you. If Cam Thomas is shooting twos all day, then you got Cam Johnson to keep you. That's his thing to do. You know what I mean? You got your players with
good
they
point,
special
Ice.
powers, as Jordy would say, to do what they do best. Shooting threes is what Cam Johnson do best.
Right.
Thomas
I
is your
think I
midi
think
guy.
Cam Johnson got a mid range too.
Well, he
He does.
showed it this
He
season.
do.
He's
He
showing
do.
the offense
He
this
do.
season because he needs to get his value up. So I'm happy he actually showed you he doesn't just need a point guard to set him up full of shots. I mean, these long 3-point daggers he was hitting like Kevin Durant the last 2 weeks was pretty incredible because I never seen him do those shots before.
I've seen
Yo,
him do it
but
when he was
that goes to show you,
with
bro.
Phoenix.
That goes to show you that rhythm, touches, and health is important. Cam Johnson is the prime example of that. Health, touches, and freaking rhythm. That's all in basketball. Like he got the most touches now. than last year.
That man said that he's playing free right now. He get to play free.
Right.
That's a
But you know,
strong statement.
but
It lets you know how he feel, man. He playing
no, but
free.
Jay, that
Wouldn't you
goes
love
back
to play
to.
free?
But Jay, that goes back to I understand Breezy point, like why people get frustrated this generation basketball style, but this 3-point shooting is bringing a lot of people careers. Like it would have been a lot of people back in the days, like Jamal Crawford. They would have shot more threes, would have been an all-star or a superstar.
Yo,
Like
hold on,
these
wait.
3-pointers are
Did y'all
bringing people careers back.
Well, Ivan, I have a
did
question
y'all
for you.
see? Did y'all see? Oh wait, right before you go to that, just because still on this one. Did y'all see the TikTok about Kevin Durant? I mean Kevin Garnett that he's like the leader in the league for long 2-pointers, and they were saying if he stepped back 2 feet on a lot of those shots, he would have been top 10 in scoring or some
Yes,
shit like that.
Yes, I believe that. It's a lot of bro. It's a lot of them that could have. Imagine Joe Johnson was playing in this era. Beasley was playing in this era. Garnett shooting threes in this era. Jamal Crawford, bro. Jamal Crawford would have been him. With all those threes and dribbling skills. Are you crazy?
Well, Ivan, do you think the reason why the 3-point shot has become so much more prominent is because they're trying to lessen the defensive effort? Because if you think about 90s basketball, it was less 3-point shots, more physical contact. Now it's like some guys don't play good defense or even want to try it. And they're like, I got to shoot all these threes, so I don't have to get a weakness exposed. Is that why you
I
think
think
it's
people
going at the
started getting
clip?
smarter and smarter, John. So it started evolving when you saw when the Lakers won with Pau Gasol. You ever seen that with Pau Gasol and Kobe? So Kobe had a team of players that could space the floor. Pau Gasol was there near shooting threes at the center position. He was just shooting like Jay was saying, like high twos. So they started realizing that. Then you saw the Spurs. The Spurs had basically everybody that could shoot threes, damn near. Tim Duncan
Bro,
was
my
shooting
thing
high
is,
twos.
my
I
So
thing
think it
is,
they
started changing
of
with the
course, teams
Warriors,
could go
bro.
cold. Of course, teams could go cold. I'm not saying that they can't. Shit happens. But what I'm saying is, if your team is hot and they team is hot, if you shooting all twos and they shooting all threes, you're gonna lose.
yeah, the
Yeah,
math you gotta
facts.
lose.
That's a
But John,
fact.
John, they was
Basic
doing this.
math.
Hold on, before my last thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go. They was doing this before, like 2012 was a shift. LeBron James with the Heat, Chris Bosh at the center position. Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, when he went off, they had that white boy that could shoot three, Boner or something. I forgot his name. Pause. Shoot threes for also. The Lakers when they had Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol was damn near shooting threes because he was a center shooting far twos. So the league was already shifting. I mean, the Spurs was a prime example of how to play basketball. So
I'm gonna
it's
say
a matter
this.
of time.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say this. I think it started with the Golden State Warriors. Steph
Yep.
Curry and the Golden State Warriors changed everything
Yep.
in this NBA with the 3-ball. Like
Yep.
That
that's
was
just that's just what it
That's a
is,
fact.
bro.
they,
Like,
they Joe.
and
They made
everybody else tried to mimic the shit to keep up
Bro,
with them.
every little kid in the world wanted to be Steph.
well.
Like,
That's
and
what I'm
then
about to say.
everybody looked up to it. These kids done grown up
Nah,
seeing it. That's what they
Well,
want to
they,
do.
Wasn't there a
they
Lakers
started.
rookie that just signed a shoe
I
deal
think
with
I'm
Curry
not gonna lie. Even
today,
though
Jay?
Curry made people
Huh?
shoot
Yeah,
more
yeah. His
distance,
name is
but
Oliver
I
Quincy
don't
something.
think
Yeah,
Quincy
he said he
so.
Oliver.
wore a shirt of him when he was a kid. I saw
Yeah.
the
I
So
mean,
picture.
all
no,
Golden
Quincy
State
Oliver.
did was jack threes up.
Yeah,
no,
the
No,
but
other
Joey,
kid.
the only
but
reason
it
why I
started before that.
disagree, don't. Oh no, go ahead.
Go
Yeah, it
ahead,
started
Ivan.
before that. The
Yeah,
old, if you remember Steve Nash sons with
there
uh
you go. Yep,
Steve
I
Nash
know it. Yep,
with
with
Joe
Stoudemire.
Johnson.
Yep,
Yes, that
Yeah,
yes,
team
but
started it.
they
yes.
didn't change the league. They didn't change the league because they
Curry,
didn't win a
no,
Nah, but
championship.
no, but Curry.
they changed the formula, right?
Yes, that's
They
what I was gonna
started
say.
it,
Yep,
and the league
yep.
was like, I don't know if you can sustain this. I don't know, and then they started shifting because they
Yes,
see how many points they started putting up. They was blowing teams out by like 40,
30
50.
point.
You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like,
yep,
yo, they was killing. And then it
yep,
slowly started change. But then when you got Curry and the Warriors, they really elevated it to the max
yep,
because they had
yep.
all the shooters.
Yeah,
You
but
know
it
what I
was
mean?
already coming. Like, yep, like Iceman said, it was already coming. But yeah, he elevated. Yes,
Yeah, but
but
so
it was
I
already.
do agree with John. I
Curry
think that's what
changed the game, bro.
the NBA wants. They want a more offensively driven league. They
But
don't want
you
they,
can't guard somebody
they
that's
don't
shooting
want
three,
people
bro.
playing
That's
defense. They don't
yeah.
want people playing defense, and they want people jacking up a bunch of threes. That's
Yo,
just
But
Well,
because at
facts.
the end
well,
of the
I
game,
mentioned
at
because you
the
look
end
at
of the
somebody
day,
like Well, you look at somebody like Damian Lillard, because he made a comment today saying, "Oh, people overrate my bad defense, that it's not as bad as it looks." And tonight, Jaylen Brown basically shoved him to the ground, and it looked really bad. And
But
it wasn't like Brown was
so,
playing elite
but the thing
defense.
is, you got to understand that playing the three was the smartest thing ever, though, because if you look at so I'm like I told you, I went to high school and college in Colorado, so I watched the final, the Nuggets versus the Lakers in 2008. The reason why we lost because they could shoot and we couldn't shoot with the power forward in the center position. So if you bunching up the paint, bro, you
But
can double team players. Now players are getting smart. Like, hey, what about we space the floor? So now you got to play one on one. And these players are so good, you cannot guard them one on one.
right. That's what
So
I'm saying.
that's
The
just
best
smarter. Like,
offensive players are gonna cook the best defensive players. Like
facts, man, facts.
the players are too skilled, and we not playing football. The only way you going to stop them, you got to play football with them niggas, and it's not. You got to be too physical. That's
True,
a foul. That's a
true,
foul. Stop it,
true,
because players are too skilled.
true. It's not. So I don't even think it's the deep. Like nobody can guard. How can you guard somebody that's shooting 5 feet from the 3-point line? Now the space is way too wider. You're just getting spaced out now. Once somebody
Right.
beat one
Okay,
player, then the other.
but here's the thing though, right? I'm gonna give you that today's NBA has more skilled players, but it's two things can be right at the same time. The NBA has also made it even harder to guard these players because you can't play fucking defense on them. They call every little fucking bullshit ticky tacky thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what. Yeah, I can shoot you like
So
you said.
You know
both
why?
things can
You
be
know
right
why
at the
though?
same
You
time.
know why though? And that's what I keep saying. You gotta watch the money, bro, because you can't have niggas getting injured from niggas playing too
Yeah, yeah.
aggressive defense.
The
Because if
money
niggas get
grab.
injured, now you fucking up the money.
These
Yeah.
dudes get
Yeah,
injured
I feel you
anyway
on that.
because
But when niggas is
Everything,
calling phantom
when
calls and
no, I'm just saying when you
niggas is
think about
flopping into
decisions that
people.
they making, it's always about the money somewhere.
But I do agree, though. Something that I do like about the league, they do turn it up in the playoff, though. The playoff damn near gets physical, like really, really.
Well,
Now,
in the
I'm not.
West,
I'm not
West
sitting,
last year was very
guys. I'm not
physical.
sitting here saying let's take it back to the '90s and be beating people up. But let's stop with the ticky tacky bullshit. Let's bring defense back to the NBA, bro, because it's kind of getting watered
Physical, like
down and losing its integrity.
yeah, like Giannis does an offensive foul every time he does that travel Euro stuff, and they just
Yeah, for
allow
real.
him
It
to.
make you not even want to watch the game no more because you like, yo, you know, you've been watching basketball all your life. You know BS when you see it, you know. So
Yeah,
to the fan that's really into the NBA, you see it, and you like, man, what kind of
But look,
BS is this?
so my thing is the rules gotta evolve. The game gotta evolve, right? And I feel like I hear what y'all saying about the beauty of the game and what makes the game what it is. But when it's a business too, niggas is trying to win. Niggas is looking at analytics and what makes us more likely to win and
right,
all
right.
that type
No,
shit.
no, I get all that. I'm just saying when the NBA does this whole, they don't want people to play defense, and they calling these ticky
Yeah,
tacky
Joey's talking
fouls,
about the
and
defense.
they
Yeah,
giving these dudes these flopping calls. It hurts the integrity of the game. You feel
yeah.
me?
I
Like
agree
But
with
what
that
I'm
a
though.
saying,
person
Well,
not
they
I they
paying
tried to
give
get
attention to.
rid of the flopping rule though of Joey with when Harden and Trey Young got that taken away. And you saw with Harden how his career
Bro, they
kind of
still
went
doing it.
down
We see
down the
Big
mud
Head
for the last few
Brunson.
years
We
before
we,
this
we
year.
still we still see Big Head Brunson out here flopping. That
Oh
ain't
yeah, he's
changed.
getting all the fouls. He's
but
definitely getting
bro,
all the fouls.
it's
Yeah.
because they acting. They good actors in the moment.
Yeah, yeah, you can't. No, that's true, Joey. We can't, like, we all humans. Refs make mistakes, but I understand where you come. Like, and then people be flopping to manipulate the calls, and
Right.
you don't know what's real because
Didn't
the game
Zion
is going
Williams get
so
fined
Because
for
fast.
any
flopping
rule that
once?
you make, people
Sure
gonna
did.
try to find a way to get around the rule.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
Like,
know what? I'm not. I'm gonna have some grace because I'm like, yo, if I can see this shit from my TV, how can y'all not see it and y'all right there? But maybe shit is a little different in game speed. So I'm gonna
yeah,
yo,
just
Game Street. Yeah, because
yo,
it's
I ain't
easier
even
said
gonna
than done,
lie.
but when you in it, that thing is tough, man. You can't please. Well, and everybody got their own definition of fouling too. Cause we all play ball before, and you be like, nigga, you think? Oh, sorry, you think that's a foul? You know what I mean? Like,
True.
so everybody got their own definition of what fouling is too.
But I think
So,
if you a ref, y'all all refs be having meetings and it's your job. Y'all should come to an agreement on some shit. Like,
yeah,
Guys, you got to be on the same page on what's a foul and what's not.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I,
And that's a fact. Like I said, I'm not knocking players for getting calls. I get it, but some of the shit that these NBA refs be calling be egregious, bro. It be
But that's
egregious
why
as
I be
hell.
thinking it's fixed, bro. Because
Exactly. That's why I said it kind of hurt the integrity of the game because the shit be looking kind of rigged a little bit.
Yeah, nah, that's yeah.
That Nets Magic game like a weekend
But
ago when it was
I
like so
think
many like 70
But
fouls. That was such a dull beginning of the game, man.
I
It was like
think
70
Jay
yeah,
said it.
fouls.
Jay
yeah.
said
Hold
it
on,
something
hold on.
funny.
Yeah,
But
yeah, nah, but I just wanted to add to that and say they don't have to do that. They don't have to rig the game to keep it entertaining and exciting. Fans are going to support competitiveness. The more competitive the sport is, the more, you know what I'm saying, fans are going to support it. Like, even if the score is lopsided and one team is dominating the other one, it is what it is. That just builds up for, you know what I'm saying, a more competitive sport. Either that team going to get better or they're going to get phased out. Either one of the two is going to work for the fans. They do not have to rig the NBA, or the refs don't have to do no extra shit. Not to say that they doing it or alleged, right? But they don't have to do any of that to entertain us any more than the sport. The sport is the sport, and fans love the game. So I just think the integrity of the game doesn't have to be compromised for entertainment. You could still keep the integrity, and fans will still love the game. I just wanted to say that.
I totally agree, Breezy.
what?
Word. Hold on. Star Traffic said New York Liberty big girls have better back to basket moves than Clax to Clowney and Sharp. I don't know, man. I don't. Clax, yeah,
He
they don't play
clowning right
since.
now.
Yeah, but Clowney, yeah, he definitely clowning right now. But
Yeah,
Sharp,
I'm not gonna
yeah,
let any of that. I'm gonna let it slide
man,
just
I
because
know y'all
the
already
Liberty
talked
won a
about it.
championship. So I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna let them rock just for that.
Lakers should
But
post about
that he was
Claxton
about to
right
get a
now.
womp because
Get a
those
lifeline.
Yo, you
man.
know what's
Stop talking
crazy?
about my boy Clax, man.
No, I'm
Clax
just
about to
saying,
get
Jay.
some
I'm just
shirts
saying
on
the Lakers
Sunday.
just lost to the Hawks tonight. They need a sentence. I'm just saying
We
if this
no,
is
we
a
get
chance to get some
no.
value back
We
on
giving
Claxton, I'm
out
open
Nick
to it.
Claxton shirts on Sunday, man. Clax ain't going nowhere.
trying to
Well,
trade
not till
everybody,
January
bro.
15 when he's eligible, but I'll give you that. Till January 15, he's uneligible right now. So go Claxton for now. Is that better?
Yo,
Clax, Clax ain't
I'm kidding.
Clax
I'm
ain't
kidding.
going
Yo, I'm not
nowhere,
gonna
man.
lie. Yo, Jay, you right. We needed Sharp, bro. That rebound makes a big difference. When
And
Sharp
once he
was in the
get
league.
really back acclimated to the game for real, he gonna be a problem, man. I'm telling you. Because the thing is, he's strong. He the strongest dude out there, man.
yeah,
We
yeah,
need somebody like that.
And he
have you
yeah.
shoots
And he's
threes.
still young.
have
Remember,
you
he's still the same age as Cam Thomas.
That's
Jay
I
true.
mean,
They
they
both
they
have you
getting yo, bro. Do you
they both
realize
one and dones. They both one and dones in college.
they
Yep.
both they both getting the same $4 million a year right now, and they
have,
both are got to get re-signed.
have you seen there on Sharp summertime the weights he was lifting with his legs, bro? He had like 9 plates on each side, bro. I'm like, yo,
That kid is
wild strong
strong,
for
man.
no reason. Wild strong for no reason, bro.
We just need the development, and that's it. He need to be out there getting minutes. He need to be out there
Mm-hmm.
playing against other centers, and he need to be out there letting that ball fly. He got to shoot, man.
I
But
like
even though
Day
I
Day.
said I need dunks before shots right now, though. He
The
missed
real
that
knock
dunk.
on Day Day though, Jay, is he can't
He
really
don't got
move
no
his feet
footwork.
that well, and he fouls too much.
Yeah, but I don't care about that fouling shit. I mean, I like fouls sometimes. You get
Yeah, but
6
he
a
got to stay
game,
in the game. We
use
want
them.
to keep him in the
No,
game.
no,
No,
I
Joe,
feel
you're
you.
pointing
I
out a
feel you.
That's
But
key
true.
weakness
sometimes you
of
gotta
Day Ron's
foul
in the
niggas.
past has been
Yo,
foul
no,
trouble.
look. I
Yeah.
would just tell him, yo, if you're gonna foul somebody, make the fouls worth it and
Right.
make it at a time that where it matters. I mean, don't no senseless fouls. Because a lot of the fouls be from him setting picks and shit like that and moving his feet. So that's from the bad footwork, like you said. But
Right.
at the end of the day, I don't got no problem with fouls because sometimes you got to foul somebody hard so they don't want to go to the rim next time.
Yeah, we get it. They got to be good fouls though, not the little
Yeah, yeah.
bullshit fouls.
Well, Day
But
Ron has a
like I
good
said,
test
so a
this
lot of
Sunday
those
against the
fouls be from
Bucks.
moving screens and not setting the pick right. And so he just got to set the pick right. That's the point.
Yeah, yeah, nah, that's what's up.
That's
Hold
fair. I like
on,
Dayron though.
but
Me
Star
too.
Traffic
That's
said
my boy.
Hawks are very athletic players like Daniels and Johnson. Yeah, they tough. They gonna be one of. I think they gonna be a
Yo,
top four team, top five
They're on a
team.
you
6 game
see
winning streak
Dyson
right now.
Daniels is leading the league in steals by like 20 steals.
Yeah, I didn't know it was about 20,
It's
but
like
yeah,
by
I know.
20 steals. The dude behind him got like 40 something, and he got like 60 something.
Yeah, yeah, he a beast out there. They should be talking about him with Depoy.
Damn, bro.
Definitely in one of those conversations. But yeah, I just wanted to say how I feel about Dayron Sharp. Dayron Sharp, he came into the league. You could see he was an upstart. Him and Cam Thomas got along well, but just him on the floor without Cam Thomas, defense, his feet was slow, but on offense, you got a lot. You got him good with his hands around the basket. You
He
got him
does. Yep.
strong. You got
Hmm.
him running the floor. He plays solid defense. And on top of that, he a locker room guy. You know what I mean? Like if he scored, the whole bench is he just he and like how you say he makes it better for the team. Like he's a
Fun.
plus. You know what I mean? Yeah, it make it like yeah, he's fun to play with. Like as a teammate, he get the whole team riled up. That's the word I was looking for. He riled the team up. And on that note, he even if he giving you 12 minutes, he giving you 12 of the hardest minutes he got. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Pause. You know what I mean? Like
I,
and word, like he's somebody that if he like you said, if he could stay on the floor, he's definitely a plus. You know what
I
I'm
heard
saying?
I heard the Lakers were monitoring Dayron's situation. I seen that in
Nah,
the news.
I
The
only give him
Lakers is
Claxton. I ain't trading
monitoring
Dayron.
the
They're gonna
league,
try to give
bro.
us nothing for Dayron. They try to give us maybe like Jalen Hood for Dayron. I wouldn't do that deal.
Shafino.
Yeah, why would I give you Dayron for Shafina when another team could probably give something better than that?
They gotta give up Quincy. They gotta give up Oliveri. They make any trades, they gotta give up Oliveri.
What about that Max Christie kid? You guys high on him? I haven't seen too much of his game, but he's somebody the Nets might want in any hypothetical for
He,
Johnson, Doe, or
he's
Dayron.
he's okay. He's okay, but they gotta give up Quincy.
Okay.
Of course, the Lakers want Dayron, wouldn't they?
They need a center. I mean,
They need they want
Jackson
the
Hayes
whole
and Wood
league
ain't
on their
cutting the
team.
mustard right now on the
Right.
Lakers.
They want something. They got smoked by the Miami Heat by like 40. They
They
Yeah,
want
lost to the
something.
Hawks tonight, Jay. That's as worse as it can
Yo,
get in
where the locker
overtime,
room at? So
nonetheless.
I could get.
the
I
Atlanta
want to see the
Hawks is
locker
nice,
room.
John. Stop saying that,
No,
bro.
I'm just saying Trey
They
Young broke their hearts again. Listen, Trey Young is the ice bucket killer, man. Did against the Knicks in the Garden, just did against the Lakers tonight, man. He's got something
Hey
going on
John,
there.
Atlanta's like that
yeah, I
dark horse.
heard.
Listen, Atlanta's like that dark horse team, right? They don't really look too good in the standings, but they can pretty much beat anybody if their game is on.
No, listen,
Yeah,
Joey,
they
I'm
beat
happy
Cleveland. I
about it
think they
because
gave
them.
they gave Cleveland their first loss this season.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm happy they're winning because they probably could have rebuilt years ago and been in our position, but since they're winning, they're way out of the draft. So I'm happy. Keep winning, Hawks, because you don't get it, Ace, Cooper, or Harper. We do.
We got the Wizards
Yeah,
and the Sixers to worry about now.
The Sixers, man. They won tonight, though. Thank gosh. They got to start winning games. Like, seriously, win games.
yeah. Nah,
Yo,
nobody.
I'm
They're
so
probably the
mad we
best
lost to
tanking
them.
team in the. They probably the best tanking team in the league, bro. The 76ers. How many times they've had bad seasons so they could get a top draft pick? That shit happened multiple times in the last I don't know 15 seasons, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, they should
even
get
though
any lottery pick, man.
That Bulls loss was the worst loss of the season, but I'm so mad we lost to the 76ers. That's my least favorite one. And well, the Knicks too,
Lost.
twice.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
Knicks too
those
twice,
hurt.
but losing to them 76ers had me so tight. One, because that boy wear nail polish, and two, because I hate losing to the 76ers, and I wanted Ben to get one win on their home court. Like, and I thought that was the win that we could get, and we still
That's a
did not.
fact. We always the wins that we think we gonna get, we don't get,
Bro,
and then we surprise a team or two.
Right. That's
yeah,
Yeah.
that loss had me tight, bro.
Hold on. I gotta say this just cause I have to,
And
and
they
this is
bad.
Yeah, we played like shit that game, bro.
hold on. I gotta say this, and this is off topic, so y'all ain't gotta respond to this if y'all want. We can get straight back to basketball, but I want to say that I appreciate all of the pushback and support that Kendrick Lamar getting
Oh
for
my.
having that dude Andrew Schultz say some old wild,
Yeah, I was going to bring that up
crazy.
earlier.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait,
hold on, we gonna
yo,
go to you next.
wait,
We're gonna
wait,
go
hold
to you
on, wait,
next, Jay.
wait. I want you to introduce it. But when Joey BK said, "Yo, I want him to stop forcing him," I was about to bring that up.
All right, so basically, I don't like how Andrew Schultz tried to put humor to Kendrick Lamar because it's basically trying to say that you know I want to emasculate you because you're showing power. You're showing power because you a black man. Like it just seemed like a real. It takes a certain kind of mindset to think the way he does. I can't
What you
connect the
mean?
dots.
Does
What you mean? What I
everybody know
mean?
about the situation? Because I don't know that much about the situation. All I saw is what Andrew Schultz said about him, and that they said something about
Andrew Schultz said if he sick Kendrick Lamar on his lap, or if Kendrick Lamar was in jail, he could rape Kendrick Lamar, and he wouldn't be able to do nothing about besides pick a position. It was very
yeah.
egregious, very
Yes, I did.
disgusting,
That's so
very
nasty.
yeah. I think it's basically very, for one, clickbaitish. Like Kendrick Lamar never been on that podcast. You know what I mean? And again, he did address something. Kendrick Lamar said something in his song "Whacked Out Murals" about and the white comedian say something about black women that's law. And I just think that Andrew Schultz tried to beg a laugh. He said that, but it was a real terrible joke. It was no punchline in the joke. It was just like for shock value, and you got it. That's what you wanted. You want the attention for saying something crazy like that. Now you got it. And honestly, I don't see what positive you get from it. I mean, if the attention is just positive, but realistically, I feel like your mind is wrapped around having black men be emasculated as a joke. You find humor in that, and as a black man, I don't find anything humorous about being emasculated by a man trying to RAPE another man. That's crazy. Like how do you put RAPE in a joke format? It's nothing funny for you to do it, for it to happen to you or happen to anybody or anybody do it to somebody. Either way you look at that, it's not funny. So I thought it was poor taste. I thought it was, oh, I'm a comedian, I could say that and it's supposed to be funny. I didn't see the punchline. I seen the guy that was laughing. I didn't see what the hell was so funny. Like and he was laughing mad hard. Like why is what he's saying is funny? You know what I mean? So I thought that was whack. Go ahead, Jay.
I laughed at it. I didn't hear it though. I did hear it. I read the comment, and when I read it, I thought of what Mike Tyson said to that dude. Mike Tyson said something similar, and I didn't take it as deep as you did. I don't know what they whole beef is, but I did see he said something about him on Whacked Out Murals, and he responded. But I feel like you can't always respond off of clips. You got to listen to the whole episode and see what was said. Because I heard there was a lot more said than that. Because I think I was listening to one of these podcasts, but I wasn't really paying attention, like Joe Button podcast or the Rory podcast. One of them shits I was listening to, and they was talking about it. And I don't know if they got a beef and they want to fight. He said something to him. They got to respond. Did Kendrick say something back?
Yeah, nah,
Oh,
my
yo,
Anybody
Jay.
here?
Jay,
yeah,
Was that
yeah,
cricket?
just if y'all don't hear me, just pass it, bro. I
No,
was doing
I'm
something.
just, yeah, no, it's all good. I'm just asking anybody. Did Kendrick say something back after that? Did he respond? Because
No, no, no,
that is
here. No, 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 no. The fans.
that is a very offensive thing to say about a man. But that means to me, that
What was
means
said
he wants
again?
that
Can
man
I
to
get some
respond.
context on this? What was said, Breezy?
He
The dude
told
basically,
he told
the
Kendrick Lamar that I will make love to you, and there's nothing you could do about it but pick a position.
oh my.
Okay.
That's what he
But it
told
was,
Kendrick Lamar. So
but it
I feel
was,
like that's just an invite to a fight. That's what
Nah,
that is.
that's just a man telling another man he'll make him his bitch, pretty much. I mean,
yeah,
And
and it's
but
sort of
because
like
of what
and it's
though?
sort of like what Jay brought up an
I don't
interesting
want to
point.
repeat the
Like
Mike
when Mike
Tyson
Tyson
thing.
told that dude, I'm a F you know what? Like it's the same
So you
thing.
love
When
me. He
you
said,
talk to
so
a
you
dude,
love me.
okay, when you talk to a dude like that, you emasculate him, right? So we all from New York, right? Not all of us, but most of us are from New York. What's the most disrespectful thing you could tell somebody, even though you don't really mean it? Suck my,
Yeah,
SMD.
right.
huh?
Yeah.
You can
From
SMD.
my
invite him to your
generation,
private, right? You don't really.
Yeah, bro. The second that
Yeah,
you
hold
throw
on.
a Frank, the
the
second
new
that you throw a
generation
As
got
soon
Frank,
as you
new
bro,
open up
like
the Frank stand, it's crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy
I ain't
work.
gonna lie to you, bro. The second that you throw a Frank, it's a rap, bro. Like you, like for real, you gotta be taken to
Yeah,
a whole nother place.
but we know that though, Leaf. The
It's
reason why
niggas
you
that
do it,
done went to jail, bro, like for
I
having a Frank
understand that,
thrown
but
at them.
that's why niggas do it because they know it's the ultimate disrespect and they want you to say something or do something.
And
Yeah.
nine times out of ten, bro, like listen, shit gonna
But
escalate
yo,
if you say that
let
to
me ask you a
All
Exactly,
question.
right, right.
But
and they
look,
want it to pop
Hold on,
off.
you
That's
said,
why they saying that.
We still ain't go to PT, Iceman, or John. Leaf just jumped the
okay,
line real quick. Shout out to Leaf
My
though.
bad, but I'm
that
gonna
shit,
land the plane,
that shit
Breezy.
crazy.
I'm gonna land
But
the plane real quick. I agree with Jay. I don't take it that serious. It was just another dude talking wild smack to another dude, trying to emasculate him, talking some homosexual
But
shit.
why y'all don't take another man trying to emasculate another man
because,
seriously? Like
but
that's
because,
crazy.
because
Because
I think Schultz will never be in a room with them TDE or black hippie dudes or something like that and come out untouched after saying some shit like that. So he gonna have to back up what he talking, or
right. That's not us to get mad about. That's for
he
Kendrick
he
to get
he
mad
wrote
about.
it.
That's his
He wrote
battle.
a check. He wrote a check that he gonna have to cash at some point. I feel like with that statement. You
I'm
say
not
something
getting
like
mad
that,
about that.
and it's
You
not
probably
even about Kendrick Lamar. It's about anybody who loves him.
Breezy probably mad about it because he a Kendrick fan.
Nah, I'm mad. I'm mad about it because at the end of the day, Kendrick only said something about Andrew Schultz because he disrespected black women, and he was basically trying to say it was like a pun or a sub towards black women. And Kendrick had put a bar in his song addressing what Andrew Schultz saying, basically saying, "Don't let no white comedian say anything about black women. That's law."
Right.
And then that was Andrew Schultz' follow up by saying what he said then.
And
So not
you know
only
what?
are you
That wasn't his
Can I
disrespecting,
only
address
follow
that?
up though.
Can I
No,
address
wait.
that?
Hold on. Let me clarify too. It wasn't his only follow up because he also said, and y'all could be mad or not mad at this, but this is what he said. He said that hip hop has disrespected black women more than
Let
any
me just say
other.
this, please. Okay, go.
yeah,
This is
but
this is an unpopular opinion, right? I think it's kind of soft though, because we sit there. They're comedians. We sit there and watch black comedians. I have watched black comedians get on stage and make fun of every race, everybody, and niggas is supposed to take it. As soon as somebody has said something about us, we want to fight and march. No, that shit is weak,
no,
bro.
no.
That
I'm
shit
saying
weak.
no. I'm
It's
saying
weak
with
to me.
no. I'm not. I'm saying within our own culture, with black men on black men, or men on men. But just keeping it black men, since you said that's weak. I don't think RAPE culture is cool at all. Between us, if we allow it, if you know somebody that's
Oh, I see what you're saying.
hold on, let me finish. If anybody of us, all of us, if we take a blind eye to somebody that's getting molested or getting RAPE'd or something like that, you're the coward. You're weak.
Right.
You're the problem of the hip hop and the culture and for men. You're the one that's
But
being
Breezy, these two grown
disrespectful.
men, though, bro. These two grown men.
N-
It's not a
No,
man and
no,
a woman.
no. But what I'm saying is, I don't like that the RAPE could be said by a man in a joking format. I don't think RAPE is
Okay,
funny at all.
so like Jay said, did you get offended when Mike Tyson told the dude the same thing so much on stage when you heard
Yeah,
that clip?
I thought that was a crazy threat.
The two
Listen,
things. Hold,
Listen, hold on. Let me say
Everybody
this.
thought that was the crazy threat.
Right.
Nah,
So
but niggas ain't
listen.
getting an uproar. They just laughed at Mike. Oh, cause Dre was
No,
my cousin.
Nah, can I
no.
get some historical context to this?
Yes, but please let me finish, and we're gonna go to PT. We gotta go to Iceman, John, and Leaf. We gonna go to PT definitely. But what I was trying to say is that the reason why I thought Mike Tyson comment was egregious because you the heavyweight champion of the world, or we used to be, and I would think you said I'll knock your head off, or I would Mortal Kombat rip your neck out your back or some shit like that. Like
Yeah,
that's
but
the
that's
threat
you
I
though,
expect from
Breeze.
Mike. No. But what I'm saying is, y'all asking me how I thought about the what he said, and I thought it was egregious.
Right. Yeah, but that's you. Like that's jail culture, bro. Like what I'm trying to tell you is
Right.
when a man talks to another man like that, he's pretty much telling him like, "Yo, I will make you my bitch."
Yeah, but
Pretty
Mike
much.
Yeah,
Tyson,
that's
Mike
not
Tyson has
funny,
been going
bro.
to
That's
jail
not
since he was 10
funny.
years
Okay, I
old.
mean but what I'm
You
saying is
compare Mike Tyson to Schultz?
that's Kendrick's battle to fight. I'm not gonna get
No,
mad about that.
no, it's not about getting mad about it. It's not. It's what becomes the norms in your society. Like I work in the tech industry. I don't understand what happened to these white boys. They think that they could talk to you like anything, like anything nowadays.
Yo,
They think they could say like Mike
He
bro,
Tyson.
ain't
because
lying
it's
Mike
about that.
because
Tyson is hold on a
no,
second.
y'all not
Mike
listening.
Tyson.
Is because niggas not slapping them.
Oh,
Like it's a video out there. It's a
no,
video
wait,
out
wait,
there
wait, wait.
where the
No, let me.
dude was
Oh,
talking to
let
him
him
like
finish it.
Listen
crazy,
to what I'm
and he
saying.
slapped him.
Let
Like,
him
yo, I
finish. Let
got,
let PT finish.
yeah,
Go ahead, PT.
my fault,
Yeah,
my fault.
yeah, yo,
Excuse me.
the 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 reason why that's so different from Mike Tyson is because Mike Tyson has been going in Spotswood in juvenile detention, and he actually went to grown man prison in Indiana. He said that after he came out of prison. So someone who's been in those environments that talk and understand when you talk that talk, you have to be able to back it up. Like Schultz is just using his white privilege. He knows, nigga, not none of you niggas could ever touch me and not go to jail for the rest of y'all lives. Not one of y'all could ever harm a head
Uh,
on my head and not go to jail and not suffer the
Okay.
consequences.
I think he
It's a
thinks he could
different,
beat Kendrick Lamar up.
it's
You,
a
I think he
different
think in a
connotation
one-on-one
to it.
fight, he'll. That's
Yeah.
what he thinks.
But not only that though, like what about my other point about us going around? Not I'm not saying y'all, but this is New York culture. When we want to disrespect a dude, we tell him to suck my my man, suck my you know what.
Right,
But
but we
Joey
know,
BK,
So
bro,
but
Joe,
the
whoa,
rules
Jody,
was
Joe,
when
right,
someone says that to you, you have to slap the shit out of them. That's not
right,
exactly.
some.
That's
right,
what
But
I'm
That's
what
not
I but
some.
what
saying.
I'm saying
That's
is
not
That's
some
my
internet.
point.
but what I'm
That's not
saying is
some
niggas
internet.
getting mad
Like,
at a white man for doing it, and we be emasculating each other all the time.
nah, there's
nah,
always
bro,
been a
but it's
price
not
to pay.
acceptable.
He
I
don't have
don't,
to pay the price. He don't
right,
have to pay
right.
the price of his talk
He
because
do
he's
got to pay the
protected by
price.
the society.
No, he got to pay the price.
Everybody gotta pay the price,
He
bro.
wrote. No, look. At the end of the day, he wrote a check that he gonna have to cash on a podcast. Everybody can hear it. He be in circles with hip hop people. He's Charlemagne's friend. So
Wait,
he's
hold
gonna
yo,
be
who we
seen.
talking about now?
He's gonna be seen, and
We,
he
So
wrote a
no,
check that
babe,
he
hold
gonna
on.
have to cash. So the thing
I
is,
was.
he think
so who we
Go ahead,
talking
he
about
Jody.
think
now?
it's
Let
gonna
Jay
be
finish.
just
Let Jay finish. Let
wait.
Jay finish.
He think it would be just him and Kendrick Lamar one on one in a fight. Oh, Kendrick Lamar shorter than
No,
him.
he
He's
don't think
six
that.
feet.
No.
That's
He
what
don't think
he
that.
think.
No.
But if
No. Jay. He did. He said that. He said, I know I couldn't get away with this with Kendrick Lamar Peoples and how he affiliated and all of that. He mentioned that right before he said what he said, and then he said on a one-on-one though, and everything you just said earlier. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. He think
Absolutely.
he could beat Kendrick Lamar in a one on one, but
Come on,
he
Kendrick Lamar is like 5'3". Like,
Right.
but
Hold on. I don't wanna skip Iceman, and I wanted to go back to PT because he didn't even get a chance to finish what he was saying. But we didn't get the Iceman and John, and definitely got to get the Leaf as well. But this is an interesting conversation. We just started, and the only reason why I intervene is to say that Kendrick Jamal jumped out and was defending. You know what I mean? Basically saying not like us, the not like us songs, basically getting pedophiles out of the culture, saying stuff like that. And my thing is Andrew Schultz is, you know what I mean, ignoring that whole wave and then saying something like this in that same realm of things. And it's just like poor taste for a comedian. You know what I mean? I just didn't like it. But Iceman, how you feel about the comment? Did you hear about it? Do you know what we talking about?
No, I don't know about it, but it just sounds like it's a touchy subject because Kendrick got money. But if he wasn't a rich person, then it'd be a different situation because you know what time it is. You know what I mean? On site, when I see you, and we ain't got no words. You know what I mean? It is gonna be what
Yeah,
it is. But he got money, so
yeah,
he got to move different. So you know what I mean? That's the way I
yeah.
see it.
And
Yo,
listen,
why
and
you didn't answer
hold
my
on.
first question, my other question though, Breezy?
What was it?
My question was, I don't think Kendrick shouldn't have said nothing to him in the first place. These are comedians. I have been to many, many comedian shows, and I've seen everybody talk about everybody. White, black, Chinese, Middle Eastern, everybody gets made fun of. So what the hell you pressing him
Listen,
for making fun of
I
black
said,
women, bro? That's some fake
I
woke soft shit.
no, no, I disagree because I feel
Nah,
like
that
let me
What
say
was the
why.
joke? Does
No, hold
anybody
on.
know the joke about black women he
Yes,
said?
yes, yes, yes. I
What's the
know the
joke?
joke. Basically, he was saying that you can't be away with black women because they'll slap the shit out of you, and they're wild aggressive, and he just was basically making it seem like black women are masculine. He didn't say it in those exact words. I'm paraphrasing, but it was a really negative connotation about dating black women. And again,
Okay, well,
Charlemagne
let me
being
take it back to
Bro,
basketball
they
right
got
quick.
that
hold on, hold on,
female
hold
Let
on,
hate for
hold on,
let
hold on,
everybody.
hold on, hold
I
let
can
me
on,
say that
finish, but
about
I do
black
want to
women.
take it back to
hold
basketball because
on. Let me
your
finish.
boy Vic Wembanyama said
Uh,
that black girls is like NBA young boy in America.
okay, but let's just keep it one thing at a time.
I ain't hear
So
that.
You
exactly,
don't
let's
remember?
just keep
He
it.
said that like
Can
3 months
just
ago. We
keep it?
talked about it.
Can
Yeah,
just keep it one thing at a time? And
go
so
ahead, go ahead.
basically, what I'm trying to say is that what was I saying now?
My
I
bad,
forgot what I
He
my
was
was
saying.
bad.
saying something about how black women are masculine and all this other
Right,
bullshit.
right, right. So basically, what I'm saying is that he addressed it because he knows the impact that Schultz have in the hip hop community because basically Kendrick Lamar is representing the culture, and anybody that don't represent the culture, whether it be Charlemagne's quote unquote friend or not, he's going to address the matter because he don't.
So,
He's trying to.
so
He's
if he
trying.
was
Hold on,
black, so if
hold on,
dude was black, would
Oh,
Kendrick have said
let him
something?
finish. Let him
bro,
finish. Let him finish. We keep
bro.
cutting them off. We keep cutting it off.
Right. Basically, you got to realize he said white comedian. So basically, maybe you're right in the sense where, yeah, if we talking about each other is one thing, and he addresses us talking about each other too. You got to listen to Kendrick Lamar music, bro. He got a lot of music where he's talking about different things of when it comes down to black women, bro, or when it comes up to black women. And I don't think he's fake black woke. I think he's actually uh one of the pins that you can respect when it come down to representing our people to an extent. Nobody's perfect, but he probably do the most work out of the mainstream artists that's popping right now.
Man, can I say something real quick to that?
Go
I
ahead.
have listen, bruh. I have. You ever heard of the Passport Bros? You know anybody here know what Passport Bros is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm familiar
So
with them.
so
Yep.
it's guys, and it's a lot of them are African American brothers, right? They seek to find women in other countries, right? And you know what a lot of them say? You know what a lot of our own brothers say? They say the same thing about black women in our own country. So
Facts.
what are we talking about?
Yo, when you said
Yo,
black women to
if
slap
I
the shit out of you,
if you
I
give me
almost laughed.
if you give me a
Because they
chance,
will.
I'll explain it to you.
Go ahead,
We
PT.
can say that same shit about our own sisters, and now y'all want to sit up here. Kendrick want to wave a war flag now, but if the dude was black, he wouldn't have said shit.
I don't know. Go ahead, PT.
Listen,
Black women will slap the shit
when
out you though.
the moment that you allow people to encroach
Better watch your mouth.
on your people's viability, it is a dangerous and slippery slope. It's these white boys have been fighting to say the word nigga, fighting to say the word, fighting to basically have free speech to be able to say any kind of craziness about us that they want to. This is reflective of the time. This is I'm not I didn't vote for Trump. I didn't vote for Kamala. I'm not even I bowed out the shit after being very, very involved in politics for years and years and years. I bowed out the shit because the shit is fugazi. These these what is happening in America, if you're not paying attention, I see it. I'm a consultant. I go into these spaces. There is an anger. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still fucking my head up right now. I've told y'all this story. They call me a DEI hire. I have 30 years of experience of building software applications. I don't work for any company. I'm a
Yo,
consultant. How the fuck a nigga gonna call you a DEI hire?
What
There's
listen,
an
is a
PT.
anger.
DEI hire? What
That's
is
Oh,
that?
diversity
diversity, equity, and inclusion.
correct.
Yeah.
That you
You
didn't
pretty
that
good.
I
You
didn't
pretty
get
much
hired.
got
That I didn't get hired because I routinely test above 135 IQ. I
What they
got
used to
hired
call it,
because I'm
affirmative
black.
action hire. It
You
used to be
exactly.
affirmative action.
right.
Exactly. There is an anger.
But
You
PT,
can
let me
measure it
say something.
statistically. You can measure.
See, I
I'm gonna
PT,
look at
take a
shit
ain't
look.
you from
differently. I'm gonna
music
go
though?
after you,
You
Jay.
from
I'm gonna
music,
go after
PT,
you,
right?
Jay.
PT,
I
you
work.
from music, right?
No, I worked for the music industry. Uh, at the beginning of my career, from actually '97 because I did Bad Boy Online. But
You was
from
it was
'97
just
to 2012, I worked I was the preferred developers for Universal Music Group.
my thing is the only reason why brought that up is because you're saying that these white boys want to say nigga and all that. And the thing is they are saying it already. If you ever been at any of these concerts while these rappers is fucking saying they saying
Oh
the
yeah,
whole crowd be white. The whole crowd be
yeah,
white while they fucking saying these lyrics. And they're saying them. They're not
yeah.
blanking it out.
I
I'm a.
hate that. I
I'm,
hate that, but that's not what I'm talking about.
It's
I'm
fucked up,
talking
but I
about the
see it.
empowerment, like the shit that like this is just scratching the surface of crazy talk.
okay, but this
You-
is
you-
my thing. We don't even. We got to start respecting ourselves first. You feel what I'm saying? As black people, we got to start taking care of each other, and we got to start setting a standard for ourselves before we can sit out there and go on anybody else.
I
Cause that shit is
100%
fucking
agree.
crazy. No,
I
this is
100%
my
Yeah.
agree,
opinion.
but I'm not
Hold on,
gonna.
hold on.
That
And
doesn't
on
mean
top
I'm
of
not
that,
gonna check one of
and
them
on top
for
of that,
talking crazy like that.
this is America, bro. Okay, we get it. America was built off of racism, but we need to stop playing the fucking victim card because nobody is fucking oppressed in 2024.
Jay,
You
you
are
wrong.
listen. Let me
You
ask you a
wrong.
question, Pod.
You are
Let me
unequivocally
ask you a
wrong,
question. What
and
can
I can
you
prove it.
what can you have in this world? What can you not have in this world that a white man has right now? Explain to me. What
Power,
can you not? You can move to any neighborhood. You can
power.
drive
No, you
any
can't.
car. You could get any woman you got. How
No,
are
you
you
can't.
oppressed?
No, you can't. Listen. I want you to do
Hold
one Google search
on.
right now. I will prove it to
Explain
you.
how are you oppressed then?
I will
What can't
prove
you
it.
get in
Yo,
Let
America?
him
can I
talk.
sit?
Let him talk.
Can I
Let him
Right,
talk.
respond
right,
to
right.
you?
One mic, yeah, one mic.
You asked me a question. You don't even want to let me respond. Right? There are African Americans make up 14%, some between 12.9 and 14% of the United States. Right? In what powers business right now is something called venture capital funding. I'm sure you've heard of it. You don't get Amazon, you don't get Apple, you don't get Microsoft without venture capital funding. In these United States of America, right now, the percentage of venture capital funding that African American led businesses get is less than 0.49% of all money invested in businesses in these United States of America. African American led companies only get 0.49%. And
Mhm.
what is the trickle down of not even 1%, 0.49%. And it has gone down every year. The height of it, the year that I got excited and was like, yo, I'm starting another company. I'm getting funding too. The highest it ever been was during George Floyd when it was when it was 1.5%. It has dropped every single year from that. And if you're not paying attention to what these dudes are saying and these cases, in these court cases, like the one that they fought over Stanford University's
Bro, you ain't still
ability.
answer my question. You talk about businesses. You ain't. I'm waiting for you to
That
answer
is
my question.
money. You live in a capitalist
Yes,
society.
we live in a
Money
capitalist
is freedom.
society.
Money is
There are
speech.
black billionaires out
The
here.
Supreme Court ruled that money is speech.
Okay,
So
so
if you
name
have
me one.
then you
Name me
have
one
the
thing you can't.
One
One
mic.
school you can't go to. Name me one thing you can't buy. Name me
there's plenty of
one
schools
neighborhood
I
you
can't
can't
go to.
move
How many
into.
African American children go to Dalton in
You
New
said
York
what?
City? How many African American children go
That
to
and it
Dalton?
has nothing to do. They're not in the school because of their skin. They're there because we're a fucked up society and we don't take education serious. Nobody is in
So it's our
Nobody is
fault.
sitting in the front of Dalton fucking
So
spraying
it's
anybody with no water
our
hoses in
fault.
2024.
I get it. Let me tell you, I live in
All I'm
Brooklyn, New
saying,
York.
listen, let me tell y'all this.
My
This
friend,
is to
I
all
live
the
in
black
Brooklyn,
One
New
men.
mic.
York.
One
I
mic.
have
One
one
mic.
year son.
This is to all the black men, and I'm gonna get
One
off my
mic.
high horse.
One mic.
You can
I'm
gain anything in this world, in this country. I get it. It's racism in America. It's
the
racism
statistics
everywhere.
are the
But you got,
statistics
let me
disagree
finish.
with you.
You got more opportunities. You got more opportunities and more segues than our ancestors, right?
No.
Have anything in this world, anything in this country if you work hard. Stop the fucking victimization bullshit.
That is
Stop the
bullshit. Let me tell you
victimization
something.
bullshit.
Every day
There's
that
going
you
to be
wake up in
hurdles.
America,
There's going
every
to
day
be
that you wake
hurdles.
One
up in
mic. One
America,
mic.
listen.
One
There's
mic.
going to be
Listen to each
hurdles.
other.
One mic. One
Y'all
Every
mic.
day
listen to
that
each other, man.
every day that you wake up in America, you wake up in a country that you know your government killed Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
Bro, you wasn't living in those days. See,
It
that's your
doesn't
problem.
matter. It
You still
doesn't
think you
matter.
living in
What's the
civil rights days. This is
One mic. One mic. One mic.
2024.
I lived
One
in the
mic.
I
One
You
lived
mic.
in
still
the
think you
era.
living
I
in
Right,
lived in
that
the
you
was
still
drug
back
think you
when the
living
I
in the
lived
when
in the
the
drug
1960s.
war era. I lived in the drug war era where half my community disappeared. What are you
Hold
talking
on. Hold
about?
on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold
Do
on.
you
Hold
not
on.
know what America
Hold
is?
on.
Have you really
Hold
gotten into that
Bro,
bullshit? Like
hold on.
bro,
Hold on,
you
y'all.
sitting up here
Okay.
talking about
Hold
you're
on. Hold on.
listen,
Hold on.
bro,
Hold
Hey,
on.
bro.
Hold on.
I'm in the
Hold on.
IT field too.
Hold
I'm in the IT field too, bro.
on.
I'm not in IT. I'm a
Hold
software
on.
engineer.
Okay, so
Hold
let
on.
me just
Yo,
say
y'all
Hold
this.
gotta relax.
Go with
Y'all
it.
gotta relax. Hold on. Breezy trying to get control.
on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on. I played the music
We
because
crashed the whip. Alert. We just officially crashed the whip.
yeah.
The whip has been crashed, everybody. Relax. Calm down. Everybody relax.
yeah.
Remain calm.
Yeah. Hold on. Listen. All right. Listen. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Joey BK and PT. This is a very intense conversation. A very um uh talking over each
Real
other
conversation.
conversation.
Nah,
It's
there's
a real
passion. Joey's
right.
my
It's
man, but I
passion.
disagree with him
R-
vehemently. Like
Right.
Yeah, but you
No.
never
But
answered my question. I
hold on,
asked
hold
you
on,
name one thing
hold
that you
on,
can't
Let,
hold
do.
on.
let
When you
Breezy
talking
finish. Let
about
Breezy
the
Hold
finish.
business,
on. Let me
you talking about
moderate, man.
business.
Right. Let me moderate. Again, I was not prepared for where this conversation was going to go. Let me just say that for starters. For one, for two, it's a really good conversation. For two, for three, the reason why I stopped is because I want to have the conversation, but Joey BK and PT cannot talk over each other. And four, which is most prevalent as of now, I gotta get up early to give this conversation the time that it deserves to be had. Cause I'm about y'all about to go in and I'm about to cut off the stream. I don't want y'all to be like, damn, like you know what I'm saying? And just for what it's worth, we've been on live for about an hour and a half. You know what I mean? I was told Ice I wanted to do an hour. We did an hour. We actually covered the content we was going to cover. This is a whole new topic. And like I said, I was going off topic. I was going to bring it right back. I ain't know. I ain't know. I ain't know it's gonna happen like that. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, this is a good conversation, and I do want to hear it. But as of now, I gotta cut it short. It's getting late. I gotta be up super duper early. But we're gonna revisit this. We're gonna revisit this. And again, somebody said it earlier that we speak on hip hop things sometime. I think Joey is the one that said it. This is a hip hop conversation, right? And it was being had. It's good. It is heated, but cooler heads will prevail. We will revisit this. This deserves a part two for sure. The Nets don't play until Sunday, so I will do my best to bring y'all more content tomorrow. Um, have a merry, have a happy, merry parlay. Hope everybody hits on their parlays. And yeah, man. Nets fans is the best fans. Shout to the chat. We're gonna be back with more content really soon. I want to say thank you to Ice and Jay for helping me cover that Long Island Nets content. Those are dope content creators. I want to say thank you to John, everything Brooklyn Nets. Follow him. He always got something going on with the Nets.
Appreciate
And
it.
you know what I'm saying? Shout to PT, Leaf. You know what I'm saying? Shout to all y'all, man. Shout to everybody helping me grow the podcast. Shout to Jay from PK Star Traffic, everybody in the chat. I see y'all Beaming Boys, all A-Tracks win. Um, everybody that I'm Jellio, Cottage 81, Ayo George won. I've been seeing him as a recent in the chat. Shout to you. Shout to all y'all, man. We're gonna be back with more content really soon. And this ain't over. This ain't over. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see what's up. Nets fans and best fans. Have a good night. Peace.